Welcome back to the channel. Racerx here, and today I am back in High Springs, Florida at Drop Top Customs. You can see these convertible Challengers directly behind me. These are the guys that Dodge actually works with to build all of their convertible Challengers, and he's got a massive operation. I brought you a video a little while back where I showed you just everything that he does here, and it is insane just how much these cars go through to be turned into convertibles. Well, today we're going to take a little closer look at Jeff's personal Demon 170 convertible. It was the very first Demon 170 convertible ever. He's actually done a couple more since, so this is a very popular option for people. I didn't realize just how much he does here. Well, today we're going to go for a little ride in his personal Demon 170 convertible. It should be a lot of fun. If you guys are brand new to the channel, don't forget, hit subscribe. You can find that button right over here, and off we go.
T-minus 15 seconds.
Now, before I show you guys the finished car, and it's actually sitting right over here, it looks amazing. I want to play just a little bit of footage for you guys to show you guys what was going on with this car before we see the finished product.
Well, when it's under the cover, you can't always tell what's here.
Right, exactly.
This will kind of give you a little bit of
Oh, it's a Demon 170. Yeah. You're making a convertible 170.
We reinforce the B posts inside. You will see it over here and on this side, and that keeps the sides of this car intact.
Yeah. Before
we go and remove the roof.
All right, all the cuts are done. Take a look. Oh, here it goes. There's just a piece of 170 just straight being pulled off the car.
And we kind of build a horseshoe.
Yeah.
And that's what gives us a lot of stability and structural support just with our own top mechanism.
Not to mention what you've done to the underside of the car.
Exactly. We match the factory warranty. That's, again, one of the other things that Dodge wanted us to do. One of the few options that we offer is an interior package. So this is a very unique design that Catskin came up for us, and it's only available in the convertible. What's going to go in our special project is the black seat with F8 green stitch.
This exact seat, but the stitching green?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Well, as you can see down here, we'll run some 1x2, the full length of the car, from wheel well to wheel well. But it's not just that. We come across, we tie our sides together, but then we also have our diagonals. Anytime you're talking about strength, it always has to do with angles. We talked about before, luckily the only thing we have to paint on the car is this area up here. So we'll go through here, we'll do a solid color through here. This gives us a great area to blend, and then we'll clear coat the whole thing. So you have a very good color match, a beautiful place to blend, and it looks like it was never
like
touched.
It never happened. That's
I want
great.
it to look like it came right from the factory, but when we tear it apart and we can make improvements, that's what we try to do. We're the oldest conversion company in the country. We've learned a few things over those years, and everything we have learned we put into this Challenger convertible. Yeah, it's a 170. You know, it's the baddest car ever made, and now I'm going to have the baddest convertible ever made.
And through the magic of editing, we have a finished convertible Demon 170. And I will freely admit, this thing looks absolutely beautiful. I love his sign right here, right above it too. So, man, it is very striking in person. Obviously, he's got it all cleaned up. It looks beautiful. He's only got like 18 miles on this monster, so he has not really been driving it. I think they've had it finished for a little while now. But today, we are actually going to take this thing down the road. But look at the finished product. I want to show you something really quick. Take a look inside here. Look at these seats, how beautiful these are. It is a Drop Top Challenger limited edition seat. They only do these seats for him like this. And I just want to show you how pretty these are. Obviously the stitching matches the car, and no detail has been missed on this, and it has really come out beautiful. I'll show you from this angle. And it'll be cool to drive a 170 and actually have the wind blowing in your hair, so to speak. So I'm really looking forward to that. Check out that right there. I mean, truly a very unique and special car. And there's our man Jeff, the owner of Drop Top Customs, buddy. Congratulations on the final product. What a beautiful car. So how are you enjoying the car so far?
Well, I haven't really driven it much. I still only have 18 miles on it. So
we're going to change that today.
We'll be the first ones driving it with the top
Oh
down.
my gosh. But with this is literally the first Demon 170 convertible in existence. Now you're building a couple others, right?
Yes, we are.
Wow, so you've got at least 2 more that you showed me pictures of. So those guys, so this is a pretty common thing. People really love these convertibles. And so what are you most excited about with this car? You mentioned you did add a little weight to it, but actually not as much as we thought, right?
Right, that's always been one of the questions that everybody asks is how much weight do we add? So I have a certified scale here. This used to be a peanut plant. Yeah. So we put it on here, the exact same car, same amount of fuel. Before we stripped it, went all the way through the process. We are exactly 170 pounds heavier.
So a Demon 170 and you added 170
pounds.
That's hilarious. And you're going to actually start driving this car a lot pretty soon, I hope, right? You're going to enjoy this thing.
Oh, yes.
But today we're going to kind of take it out on its maiden voyage and see how it drives.
Absolutely. They're made to be driven.
We are now aboard the convertible Demon 170, and I have to admit, the sound coming out of the back of this thing, it just, I don't know what to say, it sounds different just because there's no roof on the car. And sound it's a subjective thing, but it definitely sounds a little more visceral because you're hearing the exhaust just from a different spot. And I'm not mad at it. It sounds pretty good. Listen to the blower. Here it is. That DFCO cutoff. So all the cracks and the burbles, all the wholesome goodness of this C170 engine, you really hear it. I'm actually driving the car and it feels really nice to drive down the road. I love the feel of this. It feels amazing. And I'm just listening to it tip in a little bit. Oh man, it never gets old. There's something about driving the baddest muscle car ever made and just having the sun just beating down on you. You can hear everything so much more. And I mean, like I said, I may never be a huge convertible guy, but I really enjoy this. This is super cool. And there you have it, the world's first Demon 170 convertible. I will freely admit I love the way that the exhaust sounds driving this thing without a top on it. It really is a visceral driving experience. And I've told you guys in the past, I am not a big convertible guy. It can be in a drag racer and all that kind of stuff. But this is a very enjoyable car to drive. Yes, it is not as fast as a normal Demon 170, but it does have a lot of special character to it. And there's something to be said for that. So a very cool car indeed. Congratulations, Jeff, on the build. Thanks for having me down. And guys, I will catch you on the next one. So until then, Racerx.